Everybody, I am the Zabin Zabin here on Broadcast Zabin, and we're in Rec Room. Now, this is not a part of our, I guess, ongoing series at the moment. Currently, we have a bit of a thing going on. It's basically our adventure in Rec Room, going as our persona, the Pleasant Hyena. And I've been doing almost all that in VR. And I decided yesterday, since technically it is, I believe it's Saturday now, or is it Friday? Technically, it's okay. Right now it's Saturday, so I guess technically yesterday, Friday. I was playing Rec Room in VR, and I was doing our live stream. I believe we were on episode 10, season 1, episode 10 of Rec Room. And there's still some cool stuff. I wonder if I'll be able to do it in here. I highly doubt it, but we'll go ahead and we'll definitely show that the next time while we're in it. But, ooh, excuse me. What's kind of cool is, okay, anyway, let's start from that. So, episode 10, I was playing in VR, and I was kind of getting a bit nauseous, but then the game also did crash on us. So, in the end, I couldn't do a proper outro, but again, of course, as usual, when it crashes on me and PlayStation picks up, oh hey, the game crashed, we go ahead and, we're able to go ahead and report it. So, as usual, I'm reporting it. And I kind of took a break. It's weird that the hand moved as well. I kind of took a break from the VR. I was like, hey, I'm going to give the screen a try. And the screen isn't that bad. Like, if we're just going to be honest, actually, let's kind of... Yeah, let's do that. I want to mess with the look a little bit. I feel very tall. And I don't think that's something that we can do in here. I think that's something that we have to do in... Yeah, I think that's... Is that something we do in the options? Because I feel very tall. See, I'm online to everybody. I have an ignore bubble for some reason. Try gameplay. The look sensitivity definitely needed to be boosted up, and by default it puts you at like 3, which is ridiculously like horrible. What is cool is PS4 locked server. So if I wanted, oh, popped up. It says only play with other PlayStation users, which is actually pretty cool. And interesting to see that there is a diagnostics tab in here as well, and I didn't know that was a thing. So right now it's giving us, I don't know what all these numbers really mean. I thought it was gonna say like, oh, error, maybe it is going upward, like, oh, this is error code 25,000, you know what I mean? But kind of surprised. I don't have, literally, it's a status, VR device not created, no static. Okay, so maybe I do have to, I think at some point maybe we will go ahead and recalibrate. I thought I might do that off camera. So I'm going to figure that out. I don't know what this backup frequency is. Let me check that out really quick. Oh, hold on. Something you own should create a local backup save and... Oh, rooms! Will create a backup save. Okay, oh, that is disappointing. Hold on. I think she said that they all got deleted. Because this person has a room which is not in here. Dang. It was called 76, like repeated over and over. I love giving people things, partying up, and having new friends. Oh, definitely you can tell having new friends. I don't understand what all this in the bottom is, but definitely this person's always up and about. And it's kind of interesting to see, because I think I started about the same time as that character. Oh, and I've reached level 30, which we were able to achieve. This is the 30 is the maximum that you can get. And I have 5 subscribers. I had 4. Now, what? Your shared camera is now on the backpack screen if you're watching. Okay. That's pretty cool. So somebody else did subscribe to us via the Rec Room, and that could be very well Lone Wolf. Which leads up into our actual Rec Room updates. So it's more or less 2 different things. It looks like we had a new challenge. Hold on. Or then creating a room. I did that. Oh, look at that. I just needed one more game of dodgeball. It was so much fun playing dodgeball with them. Wait, what? To get a streak, tag 3 players in a row without getting tagged. So I need to get 3 people 5 times. I'm gonna try doing that. As a matter of fact, maybe we should go into Rise of Jumbotron. I think that might be a better thing for us to do now. Because it isn't anything that we're doing with others. So this is just more gonna be us alone in general. But, again, going back into the whole VR thing, when it crashed on us, I decided to play it on screen, because I was feeling, you know, usually after I'm done with these VR videos, after about an hour or so, I tend to feel nauseous. Did I just hear this person?
Hey.
Eddie.
Yeah. Wait, no, YouTube, let me Metaracy RT.
What's happening?
How do you switch guns? How do you switch guns?
What are you using?
Okay, little boy, wanna die?
Jump is more right.
Okay, so that's really weird. Still able to hear them, but I'm in a party chat. See, I put party chat sort of intentionally so that we could go ahead and... Yeah, that's really weird. It's interesting, it's cool and weird at the same time. It's kind of like, I don't know how to think about that. So I think I'm going to make... Let's just do one on our own. We'll do a private game of Jumbotron. That way, if we're able to go ahead and beat it by ourselves, which I know for a fact we're not going to be able to beat it ourselves, at least we'll learn how to play the game. I guess somewhat we could get better, and then hopefully by episode 11 we go ahead and actually... excuse me. By episode 11, go ahead and, I don't know, be good. So how do I do that? Scoreboard? No. Oh, you have to like interact with the board and then... Probably should not have made that noise. But I'm eating a strawberry. I'm gonna take a break from these strawberries really quick. Just for one moment. Okay, much better. So, like I was saying, playing this screen mode is something that we're gonna go ahead and kind of experiment with when playing on the next episode. And if anything, this might be something that we might kind of be on and off about, because so far my experience playing with screen mode is it's been pretty good. Okay, I don't know if they seem weaker. Okay, maybe it's just because where I'm shooting them, so like I was in their face. Just like that. Barely the first level. Oof. Ow. Maybe we should do another one, but not Jumbo. Instead, Golden Trophy. Let's do that. Now these are games that I've already kind of gone ahead and played on screen mode. And for anybody who doesn't know, screen mode is basically just a regular controller and a headset. That's literally what I'm doing right now. It's playing with a controller and headset. Now, depending what game you're playing, which is a good example that I'm showing here, when we were in Rise of Jumbotron, the game was all in first person, but now that we're in Quest for the Golden Trophy, it's in third person. And plus, as you can tell with VR games, it's through what I see, which is a circular vision. So basically all the edges for you guys should be like blackened. or darkened, however you want to say it. But yeah, I forgot what that's called. There's like a name to that you could. It's like I feel like a filter almost. But they have that on the VR mode, so that way when you're running or doing anything kind of intense, I'm assuming it's supposed to give you more focus, but I don't know. I don't understand the purpose of it, but when you watch it as a regular video, even when it's on, well, I think even when it's on the TV, it shows it as, well, I'm not sure really. I'm not 100% sure, so I need to, refresh my memory. But I could have sworn when you look at it on the TV that you're sort of technically recording from, it looks like a whole full screen, I believe. I literally need to like refresh my memory with anything. If we're lucky, we can actually get pretty far in this with the mode that we have it on, which is screen mode again. So yeah, that's basically it. Like, you're gonna tell the difference between this and sort of my previous videos that I've made about this. Right now, I'm wearing what am I wearing? I'm wearing, like, I don't know what this is. It looks like a team like sport thing. It doesn't look bad, I'll say that. But yeah, so it's just gonna be kind of experimenting. Oh, I can't change. Okay, kind of on and off about screen mode and VR, because I don't want to always feel nauseous when I'm playing the game, and when I feel like that, it makes me just not want to play it again, or at least for a while, because I do like playing RecRoom, and I love the people that I'm, oh, excuse me. I like a lot of the people that, I've gone ahead and play with, each one having very, very different personalities, and then it makes the game feel, it's literally just the people that make the game kind of feel refreshing, because, I guess the main creator, I don't know, basically whoever this coach person is the person that goes into the game to create more modes, and I was kind of hoping, I'm still saying, if anybody in RecRoom for some reason is watching this right now, I have lots of ideas what you guys should have. I have gone on Twitter and they have yet to reply. Actually, let me check right now just in case. But they have yet to reply my question on Twitter, which was, hey, do you guys plan in the future of making your RecRoom.net into an app for people who have phones to go ahead and sort of have easier access to go ahead and maybe message them via the RecRoom and things like that? And they have not said a word from what I can tell. I'm going to go back into Twitter right now to see just by any chance did they respond. But from what I can tell, going down, we got nothing on. Nope. Nothing. It goes on and on from people that I follow already. So I know I should keep playing, but RecRoom, again, if anybody from RecRoom is watching right now, it would be very wise of you. I mean, come on. Like, the convenience is there. Like, nobody really wants to go. It's the same with Facebook. Like, if you're on a computer, then that's when you kind of, type in, like, Facebook, Twitter, things like that. But when you're on your phone, they have, you have apps, and the apps are what takes you to those websites faster, and it makes it more convenient. I don't want to and keep signing in over and over to go ahead and put up a picture every day. Heck, I don't even post pictures every day. I probably should. But like, RecRoom could easily do that, because the way that they set up their RecRoom.net basically is like a social media account, basically, because whenever you take pictures in game, or if you do, somebody messages you, you can go to their website and still respond to them, look at pictures, like it, comment on it. It's basically a social media, and I don't mind it if they're like kind of going for that. Like, this is a new version of social media. They got me from behind. But I wouldn't mind that, like, if that's a new form of social media. But make it where it's an app on mobile, on phones. I mean, of course, they still said they have... Oh, I gotta sneeze. They said that they have a lot of stuff to go ahead and do. Okay, I muted the mic because I didn't want to hear you, like, I didn't want you guys to hear me sneeze, which I know in some videos I do sneeze. Actually, no. I was trying to do Crescendo. Because in Crescendo, it's really ridiculous how some of the stuff works, but now that I'm not playing via VR, it could be better. So, like I was saying, I realized I did this in public, and there could be people talking, and it still seeps through, because it counts it as, instead of a mic, it counts it as part of a, it's like that game. It's very complicated.
Ready to start.
Okay, he doesn't seem like he's talking. Okay. Maybe we should be good. Decisive possum? There's a lot of possums, man. Some with the O and some without the O. I don't even remember what we were talking about right from. So, again, the whole thing with... What the heck? The whole thing with... Oh, this is the regular one. Oh, take that. Oh, so he does like a poking attack. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know. Because... What the heck? Beautiful chicken. What I've experienced in that episode was, or rather when the episode ended, was that playing in screen mode isn't that bad. Like, I remember when I first started, people were, I wouldn't say making fun, but rather, I don't know if it would be, is it bullying? Might be. But basically they were just like, trying, like, whoever, they, you know, they judge each other. They're like, oh, you can't afford VR. I mean, that's how much that's what they were doing. They're like, oh, you can't afford VR. But nah, they weren't saying it like that. They were just basically like, oh, you're playing on screen, kill them, and it's like a shooting game. So they basically, whoever's on VR would team up on anybody who's not on the same thing. Now, that would be... I feel like maybe that's comparing it to, like, Club Penguin in a way, and then Club Penguin's so old. I don't even know if anybody really remembers Club Penguin at all, but... Let me get a shovel. But again, I don't know if anybody watching knows Club Penguin at all or that much, but... Oh, okay. In Club Penguin, rather, well, it wasn't rather people, but more or less the people, the creators of the game. That's basically what it was. Like, the creators of the game were basically like the famous people. So, ooh, how does the whip work exactly? I don't know how this is gonna work, but hopefully it works. Oh, excuse me. I had to burp it out. But I feel like a lot of people, I mean, I feel like I've stayed so much in the, you know, I tried pretty hard. Well, I wouldn't say too hard, but I've tried a couple times where
Out.
Oh, I went down. Where the community is kind of toxic. Because basically, like, silver dropped, reach checkpoints. This is the percent of those checkpoints. Nah. Basically, let's do something else. I don't know. I just don't feel like. I don't know. I need something else. Actually, matter of fact, let's do. This would be way better.
Ready to start.
Oh, look, 76, 76, 76, 76. Now, I'm gonna be, not gonna lie, I'm gonna figure out whether or not, because I was the co-owner of this one, 76 repeated over. If it's still there, I'm gonna show you guys sort of the stuff in there. But, I don't know. Oh, none of it got saved at all. Dang, that sucks. Alright, that's fine. Base rooms. I definitely want... Oh, theater template. Let's call it, like... Zabin... Cinema. Oh. Creating Zabin Cinema. Yeah. So that's kind of like, I feel like that's one big part of it. This really just has like two. So it's more like 50-50 and the rest being babble. But we have the whole VR and on-screen separation. So basically, ooh, this is much different than what I thought.
Welcome to the theater template, a place where you and your friends can perform plays, shows, and live events. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Remember, have fun and give it your RecRoom best.
Okay, I don't want
Welcome
your template.
to the theater template,
Okay.
a place where you and your
I don't want
friends
that one.
can perform plays,
Escape rooms,
shows,
I haven't
and
done.
live
Holiday
events.
special,
I can't
no.
wait to see what you
Western,
guys come up with.
maybe.
Remember,
Talk show.
have fun and give it your
Hold on.
RecRoom best. Welcome to the theater template, a place where you and your friends can perform plays, shows, and live events. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Remember, have fun and give it your RecRoom best. Welcome to the theater template.
I'm gonna make
a
it
place where you and your
that
friends
long.
can perform plays, shows, and live events. I can't wait to
I'm
see what you guys come up with.
tempted.
Remember, have fun and give it your RecRoom best. Welcome to the theater template.
Late night with Neo Zabin. Dude. That's awesome. Okay, anyway. I think we have someone, I mean, I don't know. I think it's really great.
This is a talk show template where you can put on your own shows and events. Remember, be
Oh.
creative and
Oh.
give it your RecRoom best.
Well, my ear's a little irritating. I
This
didn't
is a
really,
talk show template.
I don't think I cleaned it that great. Or did I? Turn on
To
circuits?
turn on and off circuits, go ahead and open up your watch and go to this room. In this room, you can choose to turn on and off the shades.
Okay, I have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna touch that. But,
Go ahead and open up your watch and go to this room.
is this supposed to be...
Under setup, easily circuits, and edit objects. Under creator, click on the gear symbol. Open up the palette and then turn on can view gadgets. And that's how you can see the circuits.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take her advice later, but I really want to evaluate this and then figure out what we'll do. I want to change this, or actually I might keep that and then just do the regular Zabin logo in front of it. Anyway, I'm getting off track again. Make it more like Jimmy Fallon. I think what we'll do, maybe we'll roleplay a bit.
Template.
Okay, how do I get rid of that? I'm gonna be more back here, just sort of looking at stuff. But this guy named Lone Wolf Forever. I think. Of course, I gotta go find him. Oh, didn't pass him up. It's like a big gap. What? Oh wait, no, I forgot it. He changed his name. by mistake. So wait, where is he? J. Yeah, see, that's kind of confusing. See, because there's knots, and then there's... I'm really confused. Oh, I'm dumb. I put him under my favorites. I wonder why I couldn't find him. Lone Wolf for Life, or as at the moment, not Jabrail. Funny. I'm the only one who subscribed to him, which is fine. If you go ahead and you watch the video 9, I believe, yeah, episode 9 is where I met him, and that was through the 3D art. And there's games in here, there's game modes in this where only you can only go ahead and play it in VR. I think man, what was it? There's some versions of the same. Ow. So like for example, I think in like not paint, I don't know if it was paintball, maybe it was Rec Royale, but I wish I could just remember them. I don't know. Point is, I don't know. It's kind of like a subtle thing. It's like, hey, we're pretty, we're having a great time, and the next thing I know, we're buddies, and he's a pretty funny guy. I'm not gonna lie. We go doing a lot of things, and I think he would like this as well. It's a talk show. Like, I'd give him permission. I mean, if he wants to help out, I think he would definitely help out, put in time, and be creative with it. Although, as you can see, there's a lot to this where, I mean, there's just a lot to this. Like, they didn't need to put all this. I don't think so. But I'm going to go ahead, and I'm definitely going to use this template. And, like I said, this guy's pretty darn funny. I was laughing about some stuff. Look, I can't get back in. Why is that? Like... Okay, it looks like there's an invisible floor, so you have to, like, you nudge into it, and then you have to jump. It's kind of weird. But again, the whole point is just to be here, so I'm hoping this is my idea. And, again, I really hope that, I don't even know if I should say Wolf, Jabrail, like, Karen. Got so many different, like, personalities. I love the blue color. I think we'll keep a lot of this the same. I think what we might do, this is more of an inspiration from Dad, aka Kirk. So shout out to Dad, aka Kirk, for kind of, and of course seeing this, kind of sparking the idea, because I did try, what I wanted to do for episode 10 was to sort of go through a lot of Dad, aka Kirk's things, but it just didn't seem like it was my style. I mean, I definitely support the guy. I mean, if what he's doing makes a lot of people, and I was looking at his stream too, and it seemed like it was making quite a lot of people, commenting and enjoying themselves watching him. So he's doing a good thing. Me, myself, I'm doing one that's a bit more, how would you say, maybe supposedly, in the rules? I don't know who had this drink, but this was misplaced being on stage. I do like to see that they are kind of scattered around. I'm going to drop that. Now, when we edit this place, I think I'm going to do it all in VR. But again, I do want Lone Wolf for Life to go ahead, or I might just call him Wolf. I want Wolf to go ahead and sort of help us out with it as well. So I don't want it to be a situation where it's just me putting in all the work. I do love the scenery, dude. That looks amazing. I love that this is like glass. I'm gonna keep this saved, and then one day when eventually excuse me, like one day when we eventually kind of just go ahead and talk or whatever, or finish it up, I think what we'll do is have it where, because the stage, I like the way it looks, but get away. I like the way it looks, but I want it to be kind of a bit more like how it is in like other late night shows where there's somebody sitting down kind of behind the desk, um, and then they're talking and then they're doing stuff. Kind of like Good Mythical More in a way, or Good Mythical Morning, or just GMM in general. Good Mythical More, Good Mythical Morning, Good Mythical something. It's always something with them. But I think that would be pretty cool. Go ahead and have it where if people wanted to go ahead and roleplay, they could go ahead and sit here. Then what we can do is sort of do the same thing. Like I could just crouch down here, but like and do it in a regular. Although it'd be about the same. Anyway, point is we'd have like a guest here, and then if Wolf wants to be a part of it, he could be sitting like right here, and like I think it would just be really cool to go ahead and sort of have a actual sort of
This is a touch.
oh my goodness, an actual sort of like late night show, rec room show. What's interesting is over here, what they have are these sort of, I don't know if I want to say they're like interviews because there's like no camera. I feel like if this was supposed to be something where you interview or something, you'd want a camera. So if it's like a one-on-one moment, I think what we might do, I don't know if it looks like I'm sitting down or if I have to go up here and do this, maybe that. Um, and then just be like, oh hey, how's it going? How are you? Want to talk? So I think maybe this can have more benefits than just being a talk show. If I ever decide to go ahead and come down to a point where I'm like interviewing things like that, then we'll go ahead and do that. Um, which I might do, and I think if I do that, one of the first people that I will interview for something like that would be Wolf himself. Just sort of, I don't know, come up, I guess, with some basic questions. You know, how long have you been in Rec Room? What sort of things have you been up to before I met you? What things were you doing? Things like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if saying something like, "Oh, what made you add me on Rec Room" or something like that, or you know, because everybody, I think in the video, I was like, he's like, hey, well, I think he's the one who offered, I believe. I don't remember asking people. Or I was like, hey, yeah, yeah. Or somebody said, let's be friends. And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I think I might have been like, yeah, you want to be friends too? Because I just remember going around like, you want to be friends? You want to be friends? Because I don't mind adding people on Rec Room. I really don't. I just realized that my headset's going to mess up my hair. And I really don't care. It's just hair. I need a haircut anyway. So that's really cool. But that's, wow. So I'm actually, just by going through this and getting a bit more into the templates, actually sparked more of an idea than things that we can go ahead and add. Because originally what I was thinking was what we were going to do was keep on playing through episodes and things like that of Rec Room with, what's his face? Wolf going ahead and being a part of it. Wait, what'd that say? Try to matchmake me with non-junior players? Actually, that would make a lot of sense. I don't know why I don't have that. Okay, it's kind of weird that you can't go in a third person. Weird. This place has potential, I think, because like right now it's so late at night for me. It's not even that. Basically, it's like 3 in the morning right now. If anything, I guess technically you say it's early. Wait. There's a sit option. What's the difference between sitting and standing? You're just like moved up, so it's not really changing the height. I'm confused with this. It's saying stage on and off. Like, I don't understand. So I'm thinking this is... Because I'm not seeing it change. I don't know. I'm not understanding this. But whatever. It's completely fine.
This is a talk show template where you could.
How did Kirk do it. I don't know. I gotta see how you can sort of actually record in third person, because I've seen people with like a camera pointed in a certain way, and then they'd be over there doing their thing. Now, the way that I see that working is it can also be a live stream thing where we kind of, maybe I could allow access to somebody to go ahead and move it. Of course, I would need a third person, or maybe just leave it where Wolf is the one that's behind the camera, and things like that. I do want to set up a show in a way, not just going ahead and, ooh, excuse me. I don't want to just set up this thing where we just play through the game and have this adventure, but also have something different. I'm pretty sure there's nobody else having a talk show thing like this. Again, Dad, aka Kirk, he has a comedy bar, or he literally calls it the comedy barn, and they do whatever the heck that they want to do over there, and he gets, people to be a part of his little group, and they go through different things, or they just kind of go, like this. I think if you watch episode 10, they're going through the scenario game where it's like, oh, say something that you wouldn't want to hear when on a roller coaster, and they just kind of blur it out, something random, and then just hope that it's funny. Like, basically, it's just that. And talk show host, I think it's something that's different. It's still within the community guidelines of being positive and things like that. I think somebody... Nah, matter of fact, we're gonna save this room. I didn't do anything to it other than move that one drink, so what can I say? Ooh, that's what I should do. I don't know how Kirk did it, but you can put these invisible walls. And I'm thinking of just putting like one really long wall going from here, right, all the way across, or maybe have like some dents to here, because I want to, if something was gonna happen, we could at least have this part, this edge, and then keep going to there, and then if people wanted, maybe have something to go out here to, talk here. That would be pretty awesome. Now, that's if people are gonna actually come in and, be a part of the show, not just come in to be obnoxious and things like that. Because that would be easily the first thing I do. Who is it that's talking? Report, kick, boom. Simple as that. Like, that's what I'm gonna be doing. But, what we'll be talking on the show, not 100% sure. Although, again, I do know that it's gonna need some work. But, we'll... maybe Kirk can help me out, or maybe Artist Angel can help us out. But we could put like this wall here. Put something where basically it's just blocking off here. And then there could be like, oh, this is actually, oh, you can just walk through it. I saw the lines, my mind, oh, it's glass. It's not. It looks nice, but we're gonna have to put all this with like invisible, like admin wall or something. But basically, every time that we get a guest or something, we should have it where they come back here, they could mess around, do whatever the heck that they want. Then, when it's time, like, alright, here we are, we're gonna introduce our first guest. It's meet the man himself, Lone Wolf for life. And then he comes out, hey, yeah, how's it going, everybody? Oh, no, other way around, right? You would come in, no, the right way, because I want to flip this around. I want one chair and the desk there, and then like 2-3 chairs on the side. Comes out, hey, sits down on the thing, like, alright guys, like, hey, it's nice to be on. And I don't know how, I'm thinking maybe we put up a name there. Of course we're gonna put a name like there just to replace that. Maybe change those up a bit. I really don't want to change too much, but I do want to kind of get an invoice from other people to see how we can adjust this and kind of work together, because I definitely do want to work together with other people to go ahead and create this. And of course, anybody who helps out, I'm definitely going to give shout outs and special thanks to everybody who helps out. So again, Lone Wolf for Life, he was gonna be helping out with making more episodes of Rec Room where we go ahead and just keep playing different games and things like that. He's looked at my older videos as well, which was pretty interesting because I didn't think he would go that far back. But he's looked at some of my older. He looked at my Fallout Loot Crate videos and he asked about it. I don't know if we. I think we might have gotten that on the live stream, maybe not, but he did ask about it. And again, just go to lootcrate.com. It's gonna go by categories. They have like anime, video game, things like that, and then it kind of goes into depending where you're looking at. I think they even goes into like a subgenre of like, oh, did you want only um, Loot Crate Fallout? Did you want Loot Crate where it's themed around, let's say, it changes. There's ones where you can get different themes, like if you like only video games or something like that, and you get a video game Loot Crate. What ends up happening is that you get a crate that has a bunch of random video game items within it, and then you go like, I like this. That's about it. Me, I loved Fallout so much that I ended up getting, I forgot how many we have. Did we have 6? I think we only had 6 only. Um, and that racks up. It costs so much. Just for those alone was like in the hundred. It was like 100 something just for that. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. But when you think about it, all those shirts and items that, and some of them are exclusive only to them, Loot Crate. It gets you. I was really hoping to get like a Funko Pop figure that was like Loot Crate exclusive, but we didn't. And then they ended up sending one as like a special thank you or something like that for kind of near Valentine's Day. I don't know. There was 2 different ones, I believe. One for Valentine's Day, which was like 3 items in a very small box, and then they gave me another one where it was like I forgot what was in it. I think it was like socks, a die-cast figure exclusive of Logan, aka the Wolverine. Um, or would it be the other way around? Wolverine, aka Logan. Is it also known as? I really forget what aka. I don't know. Anyway, point is, um, Loot Crate is definitely something that's awesome and I love it, but depending which one you get, of course, because it was much cheaper to go ahead and just pay $10 a month to get the Sand Cloud loot box, which was again $10. You'd get like a shirt, maybe you get shirt, socks, and then like a keychain almost every time with stickers, and I'm just like, I don't want the stickers, I don't want the keychain, I like the shirt and socks alone. But again, it's kind of like a bargain in a way, like $10 to go ahead and get these boxes for just shirts and socks, and then you're paying much more for the Loot Crate ones, but I mean, you get a lot of different items. It's not just a shirt and socks. You could get a shirt, sock, and you get like a shirt, sock, and a bunch of other random stuff. It's pretty incredible, to be honest. I'm gonna save this one more time just in case. But yeah. So hopefully, just by looking at the template, I'm surprised with what I was thinking of. See, Late Night with Zabin. I like that so much. I do want to check out some of the other ones because there's not just these. As you can tell, there's another stage or another area, another something, where we get a lot more options and things to go ahead and choose from. So let's see what else we have. We have the player versus player template, tree clubhouse. The theater one was Ooh, excuse me. The maker room? Not really sure. Bowling alley? I'm kind of surprised that's a template. Because why would you need bowling alley? Create your own costumes? So this one seems more like a tutorial in a way. What else do we have? Stage template, kind of like the theater. Western talk show, of course, I'm going to keep that. Hanger? Well, this one you could tell it's part of the laser tag set. We got a gym. Propulsion test range. I really don't know what that's for. Spillway looks interesting in a way. Clear cut. We got the performance hall, which is always like a default, or I feel like a lot of people use that. The park, the river, homestead, quarry, the lounge, beach terrain, the snow terrain, desert, and forest terrain. The ones that I've seen, I think the most, well, at least from ones that I've played, performance hall, lounge. Usually when it's art, lounge. Whenever it's like when people want to do something or are gonna do something, performance hall. I rarely ever see anybody in the park. Ever. I'm telling you, I rarely ever see that happen. River, all these other stuff, maybe they do use it. For example, like this one, the test range, like you could see the wind. I remember somebody doing I think we had it live as well, episode 9. Um, we had a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker thing going on. So I think in that's what he used, and then just kind of did everything and what he wanted. Um, what would I do? Of course, I don't want to copy it, but how would I? Let's set up. Oh, you could publish it. Oh, but subrooms? No. Um, I'm gonna grant permission. I'm gonna make. What is this? Can edit game roles. View gadgets. Can use delete all button. What? Okay, I was really confused. So I won't do that, just in case something happens. But can edit game setting, just in case. Maker pen, the save invention, edit game rules, if anything, and gadgets. But if for some reason they accidentally put delete all, then bada boom. Okay, so adjust social setting for players with this permission. I don't understand. Override the permission to talk, override the permission to vote, kick, over... What? Can invite? I really don't understand that. Wait, what? Override permission. Oh, this is for co-owner. Okay, no, hold on. My watch is going off for some reason. I think that's just me pressing stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna invite him. Of course, I gotta find his name now. Okay, we just gotta look. Oh, there it is. I'm inviting him first before anybody else because I just want to figure out if he does, he could, and then wait, host? So I gotta have somebody as a host. What? Maybe I can. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I like that. Everyone? What does that mean? Everyone can not view gadgets, not use Maker Pen. Can't do anything there. I really don't know. But I don't understand the override thing. I don't know. But, general setup? Support walk VR, in case anybody's in VR. Support teleporting VR, of course. Disable mics auto muting. No, we're gonna keep that on. Others can copy, no. Support screens, of course, so we need those. But subrooms? Maximum players of 40? I don't know. We're gonna have to current night. Oh! So you could change the settings. So wild night, well, it's late night, so let's check see what other sunset. Spooky night? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so setup, we're gonna change it. sunny. Well, of course, it's not going to be late night if it's sunny. I just thought about that. I like the way it looks, though. Sunny. I feel like if I do something like this, I need spotlights or something to go ahead and illuminate it. Okay, so calm night. It's either going to be calm night. I feel like you could see the audience more. Whoops. Calm night. And then there's wild night. I think we're going to save it as this one. Let's see what else is there. Game setup. Time limit. This will not receive rewards for playing. You will not receive rewards for playing. Roles. What? I don't understand. Let's... It says... Hold on. Can move. Can fly. Can switch teams. Pick up. Hip equip. Slots enabled. What? Walk VR. Teleport VR. Screen. Oh, okay. So you could put it where, like, yeah, you're able to run and have different things. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm not going to touch those. Definitely not going to be able to go out and touch those. But it seems like the only one is VIP. But it's not like a game. Because it says right here, community, screen, teleport VR, walk VR, pickup. Put on talk shows, stand up, and create movies. And hopefully this would be something that's really awesome. And I don't want this to be something where it's... Well, I mean, that would actually... No, I'll take that back. Because I know if I saw it, I'd be like, heck yeah. We're going to sort of keep it as the default. We're really not going to change too much about the game. Other than the fact that we're maybe going to change some stuff. I have sort of like a vision in my head. Because this will probably get rid of those two strands, right? Say it's not. Or maybe, no, we won't even do that. We'll make like a hole here or something. Basically a smooth way for people to go up here, come out, greet, hey, yada la la la, sit down, and then with the spare time that they have, talk, and then just do random stuff, and then I don't know, invent some segment, and then we could be like, oh, okay, thank you for showing, yada yada. Have them go backstage, and then I don't know, maybe wait a minute or so if they want, or they could just wait on the stage. But basically, it's just wrapping it up. How would we wrap it up? Now, I feel like this is something that I should keep writing down on, like, paper, but I haven't written anything on it yet. So, wow, I literally coming into this video right now, I never thought about any of this until literally we just gone ahead and created what we created. So, we got... How do you take a picture? That's just my question. I want to take a picture of the room. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, flip the camera. Okay, so we would be like this. Okay, so I think this is the idea. We'll go like this. We'll do that. We're gonna flip the camera. Take a picture like that. I'm gonna save that one for now. See, ta-da! What we're gonna do, or at least what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna might look a little weird because that's really close, but we're gonna put the Zabin eyes on that, and do bam, go up, go bam. I'm gonna keep that little snow effect, that or rose petal, flower. I don't know. This here. This one I can't interact with. But then again, a lot of this we're going to go ahead and we're going to end up doing together. I think this is what you use for other things. But the point is, we're going to end up doing a lot of things together and sort of learning in a way how to... It's like a gnat in my face. This bothers me. I don't know how this little baby tiny bug, smallest thing in the world, is flying around my room right now and chooses to get into my face. Oh, that bothers so much. But again, um, if how many? I gotta think. I gotta like figure out how many people at most, because it seems okay. If we were to go individual chairs, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, wait, hold on. How many of those are there? 8, 12.
This is a talk show, Tim.
Then, what did I say? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? So the first row alone can fit up to 18 people, right? Then we got another one here, where this looks like maybe another 18, because that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18, 18, is that 32? No, it's more than that. I'm gonna just put into my calculator. Let's just figure this out. 18 times 2, 36. I was off by 4. What number was I thinking? 17? No, couldn't be. Anyway. But then we got these small chairs, and I feel like this isn't as comfortable as those. And people who are actually going to be watching aren't going to want to sit on these, or not be able to actually sit on them. So I feel like maybe what we might or should do is copy and paste some of these chairs and put them back here. So like some of the circle one there, put a flat one here, not like third thing there, put a circle one here, you know, things like that. But then this part is more design, right? But again, the whole idea that I'm of course gonna also look up, because apparently I've seen Kirk do it himself, where he was able to live stream and then have a camera focused on him from a different angle. So he would be playing and doing everything that he needs to do while a camera records him, and then what you guys see is through the camera's view. So sort of again, like where this camera's at, we'll be recording whatever's happening on stage. And then if there's anything extra, like, oh, you know, let's say we're talking to somebody who actually is like a big name for some reason on RecRoom, like let's say Dad, aka Kirk. He was actually a featured creator when it came to RecRoom. Go ahead and go to a segment like this, you know, come up here, do a little crouch down if you want, so we just take the chairs out in general. Or like, hey, how's it going? We heard you're making a new game, or we heard, you know, something. Like, what do you have to say about that? Like, what's it going to be about? Then we could just kind of go ahead and do the same thing here, or we go on here and we record, and then try again as well to be here having a sort of the admin or the VIP access, where only people who are able to go ahead and come in are allowed to go ahead and come in. And then the whole timing, of course, with, oh, hey, you know, since it's a published thing, and we need like a private moment, we should still be able to go ahead and create a private room. So if there is a moment where I need to, you know, set up the camera, come over here, hey, how's it going, and have nobody talking in the background, then that would be perfect for that. If it is a situation where there are people, you know, in the back talking and saying stuff, and it seems fine, like, oh, that's great, it's cool, whatever, maybe it's still fine, but, you know, it's still the whole kind of the point is maybe instead of just having this be design, utilize it in a way where we can go ahead and talk with people. And again, I feel like the best way we could start doing this is with people like, is like, what's his face, Wolf, and then Artist Angel, and then people like that sort of kind of go through sort of the friends list that I kind of already have on here. And then I want, of course, you know, go down each different person, if they've played recently or still playing. Just kind of keep it going, and then of course keep it positive. I want it where anybody can go ahead, come in, view it, and it's a good and awesome, acceptable thing. And of course, it would be awesome to go ahead and get some recognition from RecRoom as well. I think if we end up, ooh, man, I'd be nervous. I'm like, ah, I already know it, but that'd be really awesome too, because I did see that with Dad, aka Kirk. Like, I was just really curious if he had a YouTube channel, but I ended up finding that Rec Room themselves actually interviewed him because I guess I'm assuming that his room, the barn, and some of the racetracks that he has under his name are actually quite popular, and there's a lot of people and attention that it gravitates towards. So, seeing that, I would have been. I think it would be cool and kind of funny, have a moment where we talk with them, like, oh hey, as just a cool idea, if for your video, and like set up the whole thing. What if instead of me talking and having an intro and then having the guest come out, you actually do it? And I feel way ahead of myself right now, but have that be a thing where like, oh, maybe you go ahead and introduce me, and then say whatever thing happens. Here's Neo Zabin, Pleasant Hyena, and I'm like, woo. And then I'm gonna sit down over here like, man, it feels great to be here. um, I've never been on here, dude. It's awesome. Stuff like that. And I'm hoping that when we do edit, this is all paired up, because it looks like it's all paired up, but I'm not sure. I feel like this really doesn't need too much changing. We would just be moving it, basically flip-flopping it. If not, I don't mind looking towards my left. If anything, whenever I play, I always look towards my left. So I don't know. I'm gonna talk with Wolf about it and sort of get it done that way. And I think
this is a talk show template where you can put
what the heck? Okay, I was gonna say that sort of the reason why I think I'm like thinking like this is because a lot of people in Rec Room, I feel like maybe it's kind of the first time you meet me or something. But with Wolf, he's like, you have a YouTube channel, and this is why this and that. I'm just like, I guess. But every time I'm on Rec Room, there's so many people like either wanting to do something. Like, I don't know if it's intentional. Maybe they're just inviting me just because they need somebody to go ahead and play a game with them. But whoa. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty darn cool.
To use the green screen, it's best to change the mood to day. Go ahead and open up your watch and go to this room, and then go to General Setup, and then go to Subroom Settings. Scroll over, and you'll see Current Mood. Go ahead and scroll to day, and then you can use the green screen.
And let me see how it looks like, because that's all basically what it is. I hope I know somebody that knows how to do green screen editing, because I really don't know. Do you think it's general? I already forgot where. Put that back. Oh, here we go. She just said to put it to, I think sunny day. Oh, you kind of see it pops out a lot more. So you just gotta, hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm D Zabin, yeah, I'm bro, okay, Zabin. Or, anything, really. I'm really, my goal for this spot, for this mode, this game, this thing that I'm making is to have it be successful, be positive, stay in the Rec Room's ideas, morals, things like that. But I want this to sort of be a edited thing. Like, I don't want it just to be a live stream. I want this to be something where, maybe we could record it through the live stream in a way. Because I don't want it to be, something that takes too long. I mean, of course, I could always go into the settings on my console and have it record up to an hour of gameplay. And have this be something, of course, maybe shouldn't even be more than 10 minutes, maybe. But still, regardless, have it be something like that. And then, since we know that there's the mood changer thing for the sun, time of day, things like that, we could probably end up doing a lot more than just having it be late night. We could maybe, I was gonna say maybe copy and paste, but that would be just a little ridiculous. Anyway, that's my idea. That's kind of crazy how we went from trying to say, hey, we got somebody helping out with newer episodes of RecRoom, has turned into just me throwing out plans and ideas of like, hey, let's go ahead and create something new. Let's go ahead and let's create another show. Something that's new but also different. I mean, doesn't that technically mean the same? Whatever. Point is, I don't know how we would do it. I'm definitely gonna need help from a few people because, like, you could see, they used a lot of different shapes to get this out of it. Like, that looks like two, maybe three of the triangle pieces. This is one long square, but then you got like two other squares within it, and then again, long square again. Uh, Two different pieces of triangle, and then I don't know if that's also triangle or maybe a square, and the sphere and a bunch of squares. Like they take so much time in that, and then especially putting what I have, late night with Neo Zabin. Like that's gonna be so much to put on there. We're gonna need. I feel like that's something I'm gonna have to work on my own, or actually rather do that in the what's it called? The tube part with the marker pen, something like that. So I guess technically today is Saturday. I don't know if I will be doing a video, but if I do, I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna be kind of focused with Wolf because we've had a lot of funny moments and things like that, and I think once the cameras are cut off, I think I'll go ahead and talk to him about it, give him his ideas, or maybe I'll bring it up in a video. I just don't want it to be where it's too focused on getting this done. Second, if let's say he does agree, I'm gonna give him sort of the rundown of everything. I want him, like, hey man, I have a YouTube channel. You watch some of my channels, or some of my channels, some of my videos. Um, it'd be pretty freaking cool if we can go ahead and get this done and edited in a way that we can go ahead and put it up together. Because the thing that I would need the most is definitely somebody who would love to help out, be a part of the crew, basically. And if he's down for that, then definitely we can kind of get this idea sort of off the ground and figure out some stuff from there. I don't want it to be just like a regular show. I kind of want to put it where people can, go ahead and do their thing. This guy messaging me at like 4 in the morning? That's fine, I really don't care. Because I'm live. Let me see if I send him a picture. He's gonna be like, what the heck? Send. He doesn't expect me to reply. Or maybe he does, I don't know. See, there's like, what is this? Like, I don't want to touch it. Ugh, nasty. Actually, I think that might be a speaker. Hold on. I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, there's a speaker. Why was it in the floor? But that's the thing. I'm not going to save it. I'm not going to save it. I am not saving it. My bro's telling me to go sleep. Nah, I'm telling you first. What else do we got running for us? I don't know. I feel like this whole idea, I don't know why it looks, I think it's because it looks so nice, it gave me the idea. So, again, the whole thing with the VR headset and playing on screen, is an experiment for now. If it looks good of us playing on screen, or maybe on some things we do better, then we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Lone Wolf Forever, or just maybe Wolf from now on, will go ahead and hopefully be playing with us more often. I mean, he did basically... Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm basically finished. Um, basically with Wolf, it's just doing some of the, the regular old video stuff that we've been doing with his comedic, my, I like that. How do I use this other than throw? Is there really no way? Like, what if I wanted to change it? You get me? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! See, so how is somebody like me supposed to use it? I'm assuming not. The game's a little biased, if you ask me. Anyway, that really stole the show. This wasn't going to be a long video at all. But it is now. It was going to be like a 5-minute video, and I'm just going to go ahead and sleep since it's 3 in the morning. But, whatever. Yeah, that's it, basically. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, because it'd be really cool. Again, I'm going to go back, actually. I want to go back. I really want to go back. I mean, if he wants to go ahead and make another, like, room or something for something, like, anything, like, I'm definitely down. And then, again, since there's that whole area for, the like, a green screen, I would love for someone to know how to have, because I don't have green screen skills. I would have to try to, like, Google, hey, is it possible to use just iMovie for that? Okay, so nothing's changed. Good. Just ask the question like, oh, am I able to use iMovie for a green screen and put whatever? Is that possible? And if it is, then of course I'm gonna be using like iMovie for it. I'm gonna leave everything the same. But I'm thinking as well, if he wants, I mean, that's if anything. I mean, if we're on the same page. We could sort of, I mean, of course the lighting down here isn't exactly the best spot to have something, but if you go kind of outward, you know what I mean? Like, looking like this almost, you could probably have something. Or, maybe expand, I don't know if it's possible, maybe it is, to expand the lower sections down here where maybe he can add something. Or matter of fact, I think this is just a big empty block, ain't it? Wait, no, it's not a big empty block because this is where the green screen thing is. So we can come out here and, kind of move around a bit. You could be like, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm Neo Zabin. I'm gonna move over here to my favorite barnyard. And then, do everything that's in the Photoshop or green screening. That'd be really cool. I'm just, at this point, I'm basically just saying my ideas. But the main picture is literally just a talk show where we start off small. Hopefully it does catch more people's attentions. Maybe we actually do get some big names, because it doesn't seem like there's been talk shows on RecRoom. Actually, let's go ahead and look that up. I'm going to put talk show. Now, we got a bunch of different things here. We got a comedy talk show, Ravenhall show. So, if anything, we can learn kind of from these people. But, what? The Royal Talk Show? Talk Show 2007? It just seems like those are just the things that we have. I like how people are taking selfies with them. Talk show time with. Talk show leaves. Like, I don't understand. Clearly, some people haven't made too many changes, and that's basically, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because everything that we have so far is just, it's a good looking environment. What, PewDiePie talking show? I think what we'll do is start with these two rooms, or maybe something else, but definitely this one, the comedy talk show, just to see if anybody's in it. If not, we can just keep on exploring, I guess, on our own ideas and terms. Then kind of, you know, see how many people exactly were or have visited the spot. Look at that. It's just a regular game.
Hey. You're pleasant.
Ooh. Hold on. Hey, how's it going?
Not much. You?
Not much. Just doing a quick video before I go to bed.
Hey, can I be in that video?
Oh, yeah. You're on it right now, if anything.
Oh. Hi, YouTube. You're on YouTube.
Yep, I am. Was just explaining to them that I'm thinking of doing a Rec Room talk show. I'm gonna get people to just like that. He's glitching. This isn't much of a room now, is it? This is just the lounge default. I mean, of course, look, see, you need to go up here. You really can't. I can steal the mic. Pick up index cards. I don't understand. What's up?
Oh. Okay. So you're doing a talk show?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I need help on what to build around there.
Hey.
I think I could invite you there to show you.
Actually, yeah, sort of does. It's alright. I don't want that. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm just trying to get ideas on what to build for the room that I'm making. I don't know if I want to put up a lounge like this. Trying, I don't know. Should we have a gun? I mean, as long as he shoots confetti, right?
You want to play some hockey? I mean, not hockey. Ping pong?
I could try.
Okay.
Let's see, is there any paddles nearby? Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Let me see.
I got
Hopefully.
it.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, move a little.
Oh.
That's
That went by fast. Here, can I pick that one up? Or... Yeah, oh.
game.
Should have a... Ooh, that would actually be pretty good.
That
Yeah,
glitch through the tape.
Let's bounce it on the table. See if it works.
Went over there.
Did it? Oh, this microphone is shaking. Oh my goodness, I just picked up the scotch.
Mr. Pleasant.
Oh, I can hear you on the speaker. That's actually really cool. Maybe we should have more speakers into the area. That'd be really awesome. Might
Game
be-
on!
For an FFA with no weapons?
I don't even know what to do.
I think this is just a random lounge.
Hey, we could... Battle Royale.
I'll think about it. I'd probably play later. I think I'm gonna turn it off soon just to go to bed. But definitely,
Okay.
I'll play with you next time for sure. We'll play like the Rec Room Royale or the dodgeball again if you want.
Okay. It's whatever you want to play. Just invite. Here. Here.
Let's see, social party. Yeah,
Okay.
awesome. See you sometime soon. All right. Awesome. I didn't expect him to show up, but I think just sort of the way that I talked, you could tell that I'm I'm assuming very positive, easygoing. I mean, after all, it
This is
was
a
okay. I know it's a talk show. Um, you know, I was a kid after all, so I feel like I'm very easygoing with kids for things like this. I feel, if there was ever rec room celebrities, I feel like I'd be one of them. Because I'm just that guy who kind of just is easygoing with everybody. Yeah, very popular, if you will. I just got in. Nah, I got two now. Game invite. Talk show. Comedy talk show live. And then, is this the same thing? Comedy talk show live. I'm not going to go to that one. But, we are going to end the video here. So, thank you guys for watching. If you did watch,
this is a talk show
please,
attempt.
of course, hit that like, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys possibly later today. I don't know about tomorrow, but definitely soon with another. He is trying to get to me. Or is this chat? No, they're all invites, I suppose. I'm gonna decline them. Nope, I'm sorry. Because I'm about to go knock out. Again, thank you everybody for taking time to go ahead and listen to my ideas. They're maybe not that great. Again, since it's a template and they build all this, basically it's more likely just to not go ahead and become noticed, but you keep sending them. But it does seem like something that you could go ahead and just obviously not be uh, noticed. But anyway, thank you again. Hopefully we can get this off off the feet that we want it. Maybe we'll cover up some of this. Maybe we won't. Put some artificial lights, perhaps. Try to figure things out to go ahead and make this a bit more better than what it is. Maybe take this out, actually have a bar area, and then uh, I'm thinking maybe take out like this area, or maybe have a big section over here where um, there you could be able to have like a band, and then you could pretend that you're playing songs like that. And I think I actually have a friend who can actually help out with those, because she was making those a lot earlier, and they were actually pretty impressive. um, but anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and of course, if you have any ideas for this, or basically stating your opinion on this, the whole talk show idea, go ahead and do comment down below on what you think about it. Um, I think it's a great idea for us to go ahead and make this. It's something very different. I don't think anybody, like, they do it for mostly their friends and things like that, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it as a video, and definitely go ahead and learn to do it as a video when we figure out how to go ahead and record a video from a different angle. Because I've seen people pop out cameras, and I thought that's something you would go in your backpack for, and it doesn't seem like there actually really is. I have root beer. But it really doesn't seem like there actually is anything there. Maybe if you go to the store and type in camera. I'm going to type in nothing. What if I type in GIF? Nothing. G. Yeah, see, I don't know. This koala guy keeps messaging. I'm gonna invite him. I'm gonna talk with him for a little bit and explain and things like that, I feel like. But anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Hit like, subscribe, comment what you think about the show yourself, if there's anything to it. And, of course, have a wonderful day and stay healthy.